This is the problem. Now, and you guys got to see this from my perspective. Welcome back to the Royalty Exotic Car Showroom. All right, look at that. Phones are ringing. People are working behind the desk. Everything is very good. I wanted to address some things before I left because the past couple of videos I've got kind of some curiosity about why I'm making videos that I guess are exposing competitors, right? And it's really not trying to expose competitors, If you look around here, right, you see this beautiful showroom and the garage door, the wood, all the wraps, the beautiful bikes and slingshots and all the options that we have, right? Retail store, beautiful desk. This is an environment that I created, right, for all the customers at Royalty and for everybody watching our videos to come in and enjoy. We get probably 15 subscribers a day through here, and they get to sit in all the cars and check everything out. And I take them on tours of, the shop, the car wash, and all the things that I put so much kind of time and effort into making Royalty kind of like the best and the most exciting place to rent cars, right? But this is the problem. Now, and you guys got to see this from my perspective. If you look at the other companies in town, and there's about 7 of them, there's 3 or 4 really good ones that are inside hotels. Like the SLS has Diplomat. We've got I won't name all of them, but anyways, it doesn't matter. There's some really good ones, and I don't ever really say anything negative about anybody that does it right. And that's kind of been my only pet peeve since I've started business, because Vegas has a lot of regulation. Now, Vegas is a very unique place. They have the highest taxes for rental cars, basically in the country. There's a 10% tax, a 2% tax, 8.25% sales tax, and our prices actually absorb all those taxes, and we don't add any fees. We don't add anything extra, and we make it flat rate. We don't charge for mileage. We don't do anything that seems, sleazy. So everything you see here, the cars on the website are the cars at the showroom, right? If anybody has questions, 918, it's right here. The Veyron, unfortunately, it's not here right now, but I still own that car, and there's a lot of reasons why that car's on YouTube, but it's okay, it doesn't matter, that's not the point. We're talking about things that I'm saying. So this YouTube channel and all the popularity that my rental car company received over the past 2.5 years and the growth that we made, it actually spawned a lot of people that want to do this, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love people that want to join the town. I mean, 4 million people come here a month, so you got to understand there's a lot of opportunity in Vegas, and there's a lot of opportunity in LA and everywhere else. But what's happening is people are entering people are entering the industry, and they're not really doing it right. They're renting cars that are not registered properly, like with the DMV. Right? The company needs to own the cars that they rent. So that's number one. You have to have a place of business that's zoned to do car rentals. That's number 2. And you've got to have proper insurance. Now, insurance is really hard to get. You've got to have, and I worked for probably 2.5 years to create the insurance products that we sell. Like, we're actually the only company in the city that offers international insurance. Now, that was really hard, and it's very, very expensive. Our insurance bills are literally more than like new cars per month. And so my point is I worked super hard to get here, and I have to do everything by the book because, as you see, I'm very public. So if I did anything wrong, it would be complicated, and I would get exposed very quickly. So for me, everything's got to be done straight. So I'm kind of exposing some of the people. What they're doing is they're renting cars for very, very, very cheap. They're saying, I'm going to rent you this car for $500. And then when you get there, they're adding 10% for this, 12% for this, 15% for this. There's a guy in town that's actually telling people that he is required to put high octane fuel in it that you cannot buy at regular gas stations and mandatorily charges someone $149 extra, right? That's ridiculous. It's not true. These cars take 91. It says it on the gas cap, okay? It's very simple. And I'm very surprised that he gets away with that. There's another guy that charges 14.38% extra luxury tax. Now, that's really unfair too, right? And so what this does is for the consumer like you get online and you search and everybody looks beautiful online. And then you go there and everything changes. And that's the problem I have with this, okay? So I know I'm ranting for a long time, but I want you to understand that if this continues and the city or the state and DMV and all this stuff kind of doesn't really put a stop to all of this quickly, it'll basically drive this business to a point to where nobody could survive, right? The guys that are doing it wrong, the guys that are doing it right, the entire industry will just vanish. And I don't want that to happen because, we've got 15 people here that work here really, really hard, and they put every day. I mean, look at this. Tony, he's just over here superstarring it up, okay? And, 6 days a week, coming in here every day, having a great time. Abe's over there having fun. I'd never see that guy not smiling. It's a wonderful place to be. And so I don't want any of their lifestyles to get compromised because people don't put the right amount of effort into doing it right. And so that's the point here that I'm trying to make. Now, another thing, let's talk about Jesse and some of the other people that I were featured on my channel. Now, guys, YouTube is complicated as it can be. What happens is people come in and it's an amazing opportunity to kind of like get out there and show the world your passion and do what we got to do, but the comment section can really take a toll, okay? And that's a real thing. That's a legit real thing. And I know everybody says ignore the comments, but as a human and as a person that has a heart and a soul, that's really hard to do because, it's like getting bullied in high school. And I always did my best to stick up for everybody in high school that ever got bullied because it's like the biggest problem in America. And you see everywhere, everybody is just going crazy, talking so much negativity to just random people that don't even know, they don't know anything about them. And well, that wears on people. And so for me, look, every once in a while I have like a day where I just go ham and I'm like, boom, I gotta go. I'm just gonna talk all this stuff and tell everybody what I feel on YouTube. And then I think about it like, oh, what does it matter? I'm over here working. It's, I have to go home to my family, my daughter, my wife. Why do I let this get to me? So I do a pretty good job of like ignoring it, right? It doesn't say it doesn't make me mad because no one understands, how to run a business. I spend 72 hours a week here at least, maybe even 90 sometimes. And I work hard. I make sure every customer leaves happy. So Jesse decided that his passion for cars as a job was dwindling. And so basically Jesse wants to change what he's doing and not really work on, I don't want to say that because Jesse might find something back in passion in cars, but he didn't really want to work here anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. Me and Jesse are still best friends, and he wants to remain, private. The YouTube community doesn't need to like go crazy on that. I didn't fire Jesse. Jesse didn't do anything wrong. He actually did everything right, if that makes sense. And so he just doesn't want to work on cars right now. And his daughter's growing up, his wife, and he has a lot of family stuff that he wants to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so he's taking time right now to make sure he's happy, right? Because it's actually really hard these days to make it and do everything, right? To be a dad, a business owner, a mechanic, all that stuff. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So Jesse back. He will be back, and he just needs time to enjoy his life, all right? Jesse was a cop for 5 years, and he had a completely different lifestyle, and he just truly wants to enjoy it. So you guys wish Jesse the best. He'll be back, all right? And now you know that Jesse wasn't fired, and he's happy, and I am too, okay? So Andy joined the team about 3 months ago. And Andy right now is assuming the responsibilities of repairing and building some of the cars here. We've got a lot of new projects that we want to do. It's going to be a really fun-filled year of 2019. I'm going to do my absolute best, I swear to you guys, to film it and be positive and go out there. I'll leave all the bullshit out, and I'll just make crazy videos of me driving 918s and all these cool cars. Well, maybe twin turbo another car. I want to build another off-road extreme vehicle this next month. The Jeeps are super fun. You guys, I know the Jeeps don't seem like much, but when you're here in Vegas and you see them drive down the road, it's amazing. And we are creating products for the retail store. And I want to point on that. My retail store in the fashion show is actually doing amazing, okay? This is my first retail store, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. But we're building an automotive-inspired clothing line. This is not like YouTube merchandise. And I really wish you guys wouldn't think of me as a YouTuber, because I try not to be. And I try to make this something that we do on the side and something positive. And so all the things that you see, all these beautiful t-shirt designs, the new hats, which we've got tons of new stuff in the store today, that stuff right there is kind of like lifestyle automotive clothing. Now, let me go, I'm gonna walk over here real quick and I wanna show you something, okay? I've got a brand new box design coming out. So, you know, when we ship out merch, you get this, I designed this. This is actually gonna be a wrap right here on one of my cars for my S63, but I ended up getting the Urus, the red one, and I never wrapped it. So, but you see, this is today's orders here. We found a box of these pink shirts. So I don't know how many are left, but probably like, I don't know, 20. There's like about 5 right here and some over there. But this, I'm really gonna expand on this, okay? This is a really cool thing, and that DTG printer that I bought, I saw some negative comments about it, this is a screen printed version. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing wrong with this. People love them, they look great. You know, the colors are vibrant and bright. It looks really nice. But this new DTG machine that I bought it literally looks like an inkjet printer printed the most highest quality image on there. I've had this shirt, I've washed it before I bought the machine. Trust me, the machine is very expensive. Before I bought the machine and invested in it, I spent, let's see, probably 10, I would say about 10 washes without soap, with soap, inside out. I really tested the quality of the ink, I guess you would say, or the way that the printer prints. I don't know however to explain that, but it looks freaking perfect. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to come out with some really sick designs. This new printer is going to allow us to take that design level to another, just way above what we can do now. Because right now we're messing with reds and whites and kind of monotone colors, but now we can get beautiful, shiny in every single color and just go crazy. So yeah, I'm going to add some of the automotive inspired hats to the store. We just came out with a whole new set of hats, but the merchandise line is going to expand and be its own entity, right? I want to be able to have everybody kind of like enjoy that. And I'm trying to like take you guys for the more of a business entrepreneur experience side of what we do here at Royalty, because renting cars and, you know, driving cars and everything you can find everywhere on YouTube. There's 100,000 YouTubers now that have supercars and crazy cool stuff, and they're building stuff. And, you know, that content is really cool. And I watch a lot of it, you know. By far, Damon is the best YouTuber to watch amazing car content. I still watch his cars, and, you know, I know we are businessmen at heart, and I think that Edmund's channel is insanely cool. Stradman and Vehicle Virgins, all those guys already have great car content. I don't really want to be like them, and it's because, like, they do them so well, right? Why would I want to? I mean, we can all do it together, but like when I'm alone and I'm independent, I want to pick up this camera and I want to talk, and I want to, I don't know, I guess inspire people and kind of show you, because look, I mean, I'm 30 years old and I have 2 hypercars, you know, and that's not because I did anything, like I didn't inherit money or nothing. I just swore it out, I just worked my ass off, and now we're here. And so I want to show you guys that, and I want to show you why I do that and how I do that and all those things that I do. So tonight's Sunday. I have to end this video because my arm hurts so bad I can't even explain it. I need to go work out. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta get hair surgery. I'm really fat. I got a lot of freaking personal problems, okay? So I gotta fix all this, and if I have a camera in my hand all the time, it's just gonna make it worse. So tonight's family night, which is what we do if you guys follow our channel. All the employees that work at Royalty and all my, I guess their family, come to my house and I cook for them. We do that once a week. We used to do it on Thursdays, but we moved to Sundays because the mall closes at 7 on Sundays, and so everybody can join. So tonight I'm gonna make a brisket blend burger with, I just got the new fry slicer. It's the same one that In-N-Out uses. I can just go boom and just cut fries. I got an industrial fryer now. I'll show you guys everything we're gonna do in the next video, so have fun. Sorry that I, talk your ass off. Sorry, talk your ear off all the time, but this is what I do. Sorry, if you guys want to watch it, enjoy it, all right? I'll see you guys now. We're gonna take the 918, and I'm gonna go to Whole Foods, and I'm gonna shop for groceries because I've got about an hour before anybody comes over, okay? So